We're here live at North Bank area, close to the old bridge in Makurdi, where the APC governorship candidate for the Benue State is casting his vote. And as you can see, he has insisted on staying on the line to cast his vote. Idoko Emmanuel reporting for TVN News.
Let me pass more.
First, I can only speak about this particular polling unit where I have voted. I'm not able to say what's happening around the state. When I go home and visit the situation room, I will be able to say exactly what's happening elsewhere. But as far as the polling units here is concerned, everything has gone well. The electoral officers have shown proficiency. The materials came on time. The card reader has worked. So, and of course, the people are taking their turns, to vote, which means that our democracy, judging on the evidence of what has happened in this polling unit, can be said to have started taking root. We all yearn for the day when Nigeria will be able to conduct credible, free and fair elections. That is the minimum that is expected for any working democracy. So when we see things happen such as what I've seen here, there's reason to be optimistic about the future. But that's not to say that in other parts of the country, everything may have gone as well as it has gone here. But I think that if you compare what's happened here this morning and the last elections, the presidential elections, there has been a noticeable improvement in the delivery of the elections in this particular polling unit. And I'm truly, truly glad to be participating in this very historic elections in our nation at this time. If the security of an election is meant to guarantee the vote and to make sure that we have free and fair elections, I don't see any reason why anybody in their right senses would want to be against that. See, ours is a young democracy, no matter how we may want to look at it. People like to want to compare us to developed nations of the world, like the Americas and the Western world. We're not there yet. I mean, let's be honest, we're not there yet. So for us, I think the key requirement in any election circle is to secure that election so that the vote is truly the will of the people. If that is why we have security in our political space, I support it. Because I believe that, at the end of the day, if you have worked well, if you have a good message, and if you're a good candidate, you actually do not need the support of the security forces to win elections. But what we need is the support of everyone to ensure that we have free, peaceful, and very, very credible elections. Every election, in my opinion, is determined on the basis of what is actually, the issue of the moment. Presidential elections are national elections. State elections are local elections. So local issues normally will determine how a people may vote. So the fact that the president has won does not necessarily mean that everyone in Benue State who voted for the president will actually support the candidate of Mr. President's party. But if that is also what will happen because the people believe in Mr. President and they also believe in the party that Mr. President leads, then we should actually also benefit from the goodwill of Mr. President. And I don't think there's anything actually fundamentally wrong with that sort of approach to our elections. I've just voted. If I had my way, I would like to go home and have some rest because I've been on the road for about 3 months now. And just in summary, let's just say that my motivation for running for governor at this time was simply based on the fact that I believe I have the necessary temperament, the necessary academic and intelligent understanding of the issues, that I am preferring solutions to the issues that bedevil our state at this moment. Security is top priority. Anybody who's governor understands that you've got to have to deliver on security. But at the same time, you also must recognize that security and economic well-being of the people are two sides of the same coin. So as you emphasize development in terms of how you secure the land, you must also have creativity as to how you intend to go about developing, that land space. I've spoken to the Benue electorate. I've given them all that I have as far as my blueprint and what we intend to do. And my gut feeling is that I will certainly go into into government as one who is prepared, to offer real-time quality solutions to the problems of the state.